of Fame, honouring distinguished German-speaking politicians, sovereigns, scientists and artists.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we're checking out a video titled Medieval Regensburg. It has to be Regensburg. Regensburg. And Walhalla. Walhalla? Like koala bear? Why this should be on your bucket list. This is a place in Germany. You guys should know that I make German videos, obviously. But first of all, if you guys have any videos related to Germany, anything at all, music, songs, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as it's related to Germany, you can leave those in the comment section, or preferably click that link in the pinned comment section where you can recommend videos about Germany, and I'll check them out as soon as possible. But we'll be checking out this video. It's a place that should be on my bucket list, so let's see it, because I actually want to travel one day for real. And when I say travel, I mean like deep dive travel. So I'm stacking them up. I got to learn about it. Either ways, guys, thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe. And let's check it out.
Today I'm exploring the Bavarian city of Regensburg, a medieval town with 2,000 years of history.
What?
The old town with its historic buildings survived the bombs of World War II. It has a connection to the devil and is a great spot to get into German sausage. Doesn't it look like something straight out of a fairy tale? The cathedral spires, the river, the red roofs. It's giving medieval core to the max. And it's also close to one of Germany's most important national monuments, the Walhalla. So let's go and explore. Regensburg lies on the Danube River. It's an easy train ride from Munich, Nuremberg or Frankfurt. The city is located in Germany's south.
Hold on.
Nuremberg. Regensburg lies on the Danube River. It's an easy train ride from Munich, Nuremberg or Frankfurt.
Okay, so if I was in Frankfurt, which there is an airport there, I could get to that spot. Okay.
The city is located in Germany's south, and here's why it needs to be on your bucket list. Firstly, the whole of the old town is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I'm starting my day here in the old town at the St. Peter's Cathedral, which is under construction, okay, but we're working with it. It wouldn't be a travel report without some kind of construction site. At least this one we get to use to our advantage. VIP access. Christian Brunner is an architect working on the upkeep of the cathedral. When he suggested we take the elevator to the top, this wasn't exactly what I was expecting. Not gonna lie, I never thought of myself as being afraid of heights, but this is pretty scary. At least the view is a good distraction. So this is quite a huge...
What I want to know is, do people live in these houses? Like, what are these houses? Like, I don't think I've ever gotten an answer regarding that before. Like, these houses, like, are they houses or businesses? What are they? With the red roof, like, what are they?
Impressive cathedral for a fairly small city. Can you tell me a little bit about the history of it?
Yeah, so the cathedral you can see today started its work in 1273. Before, there was a Romanesque cathedral, but it burned down. And you are right, the cathedral is pretty big for Regensburg, but it's not as big. The cathedral is around 90 meters long. Inside are around 38 meters of height, and the towers are around 105 meters.
That's a lot.
So comparing to the city, the cathedral is big. Comparing to other cathedrals, to other Gothic cathedrals, it's average or small.
I heard that the cathedral is inspired by the likes of Notre Dame in Paris or the Cologne Cathedral. Is that true?
It is connected, sure. The Kölner Dom, Notre Dame, that's for sure. Strasbourg. So the Gothic wasn't invented in Regensburg. It comes from France, and like you said, it was inspired from these cathedrals.
Americans, for example, love these kind of old-style European cathedrals and medieval cities. Do you have any particular countries that stand out to you where you're surprised that maybe people are coming to Regensburg?
No, there would be no surprise. They come from Australia, New Zealand, South America, Africa, Asia.
I'd like to chat more to Christian Brunner about this amazing building, but the height is honestly becoming difficult. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go back down. Like I've been on a boat.
Yeah, I can't lie. It's amazing. The fact that she's able to go up there is actually pretty amazing. But you got to be real with yourselves. You know, scaffoldings are not, something that yeah, it can fall. Okay, it can fall. One little loose screw. So yeah, it's not the most advisable thing to just chill, in my humble opinion. But to see and visualize stuff, yeah, of course.
Or something.
Ooh, whoa.
We take or something.
What the flip? Dude, this angle is crazy. Is that a dragon? Like at the top? That is crazy.
Shall we take a look inside?
Holy smokes!
Look at all of the stained glass. Isn't it beautiful? Most of these valuable stained glass windows were installed in the 13th and 14th centuries. They were all taken out during the Second World War for protection. So what you see here today are still originals.
I didn't know you could do that.
Just around the corner from the cathedral is another one of Regensburg's main attractions, the Stone Bridge, which is around 900 years old and is the oldest preserved bridge in Germany.
What?
Legend has it that the bridge builder made a pact with the devil to finish the bridge. The devil said he would help in exchange for the first 3 souls to cross the bridge. When the bridge was finished, the bridge builder sent a dog, a hen, and a rooster. And the devil was so enraged that he tried to smash the bridge apart, and that's why it's bent. Indeed, it does look somewhat crooked. Across the bridge, there's the tiny island of Stadt am Hof. It was once a separate medieval village, and now all of these colourful buildings are protected by UNESCO. Cute! I know it doesn't look like much from here, but see that tiny little spot behind the construction site? It's supposed to have the best Bavarian sausages in town, so let's go and get some food. The historische Wurstküche, or Kuchel, directly translates into historical sausage kitchen and is basically old school fast food. This place has been around for 500 years. This is where the stonemasons and dock workers of Regensburg would come to have their lunch. The place has barely changed over the centuries. It still has the same open charcoal grill, homemade pork ham sausages, and sauerkraut from their fermentation cellar. Good vibes all round. I'm diving straight into the Bavarian cuisine with sausages.
I can't lie, that look like a
sauerkraut.
slap. Looks like he's slap, boy. That thing look like, Put that down on 25 minutes. Yeah. I can see myself doing that. I can see myself doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I could see myself doing that. Just yeah, I could do that.
Beer and mustard, of course. FYI, it has to be sweet mustard. I feel like the more time I spend in Germany, the more into sausages I get.
No. Sausages are good. Because since living in Finland, I'm telling you, I've loved them. I love them now, but hey, being in Germany, if I was supposed to live in Germany instead of Finland, I know for certain, man. Good gosh.
They're actually really, really good. Let's go for a wander through the narrow lanes of Regensburg's Old Town. There's so many historical details like clocks, murals, doors, and signs. This whole town feels so steeped in history. I mean, unlike many places in Germany, Regensburg survived World War II with almost no damage, and you can really tell everything is so beautiful. There are also lots of beautiful artisan shops with handcrafted items. Fun fact, this hat shop actually made the Mad Hatter's hat for the Alice in Wonderland movie.
Ah.
For the end of my trip here in Regensburg, I'm headed somewhere pretty special. Just a 20-minute drive away, or in summer, a boat ride, is one of Germany's most important national landmarks. Walhalla. Conceived in 1807 by Crown Prince Ludwig of Bavaria, this memorial is a hall of fame honoring distinguished German-speaking politicians, sovereigns, scientists, and artists.
Dang! That is cool!
Like Mozart, Beethoven, Rubens, and Goethe, for example. Incidentally, it is mainly men who are represented here, as it often has been in history. Walhalla was built to make the Germans more German, to celebrate the German nation. So, to find out more, let's head inside. I'm meeting Dr. Thorsten Ma to find out why Walhalla was so important to the Bavarian prince.
Crown Prince Ludwig just thought we should stick together if there are external danger. And if there is external danger, we should stand and fight together. And with this monument, he hoped to strengthen the patriotism and the national consciousness among the Germans. You can not only see busts, even memorial plaques, and both together are commemorating notable figures who together embody the greatness of Germany. That's what the idea.
Where did the name Walhalla come from? I mean, that's a Nordic name, right? Why does it relate to, or how does it relate to Germany?
In the Norse mythology, the Valhalla was the hall of the heroes. And in the hall are all these brave or the bravest warriors fallen in battle. They were coming together. And all these fallen warriors who are here are immortal because of their personal merit. Ludwig took the characteristics for his own Valhalla.
So how does Walhalla hold a valid place in German thinking and society nowadays with Germany's history?
After 1945, it was impossible to think about the German greatness or something like this. After Holocaust and Nazi barbarism, it was definitely impossible. And so they were thinking of looking for another meaning. Another aspect became more important. In fact, the memory of the eventful German history. Sophie Scholl opposed the Nazi regime. She was captured by the Gestapo and finally murdered in 1943. With her, all the persons who resisted will be honored here. In memory of all brave persons who resisted against violence, injustice, and terror of the Third Reich, which includes all persons and individuals who are not known by name yet, or we don't know the name yet. But that's very strong. That means everybody who resisted. And so we get politics into the Hall of Fame or the Valhalla, and it's not the Hall of Fame, it's the Hall of Memory. And so that's what it is today.
Beautiful. I don't give a damn what nobody says. You know, Germany is a great country. Germany has provided so many great things towards this world, just like the United States. The United States is not perfect. There's a lot of bad things that has happened with the United States, but by no means there is, there is supposed to be a scenario where the United States is not credited for things that it has done that are great, right? Obviously, bad things are must be, considered bad and not glorified. But Germany had a history before 1945. Well, 1945 is when it ended, but Germany had a history before World War II, and that history does not need to be diminished because of the most recent history that was bad in Germany. So I definitely think that it should be celebrated and honored, and this is a beautiful building.
Wow. Well, that was quite the experience. A real slice of German history. And to top it all off, the view from up here is
Magnificent.
absolutely incredible. What a way to end my trip here in Regensburg. Tell us, what was your favorite part about my trip here? Let us know in the comments.
I can't lie to you, it's gonna be this part, the Walhalla. Walhalla. Honoring the Germans that, made Germany what Germany was before the World War II. It's beautiful. I think it is beautiful to, cherish the memories of the past. Like, I'm not gonna tell anybody to be obsessed with anything in this world, right? But when it comes to impact and people who have strongly impacted society, I think it is very important to, give credit to those people, remember them, because they helped to steer us into the path that we are today. So definitely, it's a beautiful thing, and I absolutely loved it. But the entire video was good. The sausage, I wish I could have it right now. The building, oh my gosh, the cathedral, it is amazing and it's beautiful, and it's just German. It's amazing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out of here. Peace.